Look at this next guy. Yeah, I got him. He doesn't look like he can hit anything. Are you ready? I've been ready for about 5 minutes. Okay, he doesn't look ready.
This week on Discover Oklahoma, we're on deck from Tulsa and OKC. Swing a bat or make a putt. Run for world-class Coneys. Hit OG chicken and waffles. Score a perfect steak. Then head for this home in the woods. Come with us to Discover Oklahoma.
Batter up, it is game time. Hi, I'm Dino Lalli at OneOk Field, home of the Tulsa Drillers. Now, a baseball game is a great place to spend your best summer ever, and that's what we're concentrating on this week. In OKC, we have Chase Horn. He's the communications director for the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department. Now, Chase, I know you are a former sportscaster, so are you ready to talk about baseball?
You got that right, Dino. I'm feeling right at home here at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark in downtown OKC, where the Oklahoma City Dodgers play ball, and what's better than America's pastime? Now, both the Dodgers and Drillers are minor league affiliates for the Major League Los Angeles Dodgers Baseball Club. The Dodgers a AAA club in the Pacific Coast League.
The Tulsa Drillers are the Dodgers AA team and play in the Texas League. They were T-Town's first professional sports team of any kind. In fact, professional baseball began in Tulsa in 1905, more than 70 years before the Drillers were formally named. Of course, you can't talk about baseball without mentioning a native Oklahoman, the legendary Mickey Mantle.
That's right, Dino. The Mick was a great fielder, had a slick glove, but he was more well known for his power at the plate. But now the source of power in OKC's famed steakhouse that bears his name lies in their mouth-watering dishes. Get ready to savor the flavors as we join Jennifer Reynolds and videographer Tommy Evans as they highlight this popular dining destination.
For more than 2 decades, Mickey Mantle's Steakhouse in OKC's Bricktown has batted 1,000 by making fans feel right at home.
It's just a good environment where it's a steakhouse, but it's not steakhouse stuffy.
The contemporary steakhouse pays homage to its namesake, Mickey Mantle, from Commerce, Oklahoma, with tasteful memorabilia spanning the famous switch hitter's monster career.
So just a lot of different pictures to kind of look at while you're eating or, just walking around.
But what really knocks this place out of the park is the food.
We come here about 2 or 3 times a year when our son is playing at the stadium, and so we always come here and enjoy a great meal.
Picking the meal you want will be your toughest choice with an ever-changing chef-driven menu.
Normally we do steak, but tonight we changed it up a little bit and did burgers and Philly cheesesteaks. But yeah, always great service, good food, and yeah, we really enjoy it.
Mickey Mantle's offers an extensive Wagyu selection. Guests can order this specialty beef along with other signature steaks, all cut on site.
We're kind of one of the unique steakhouses where a lot of other steakhouses don't break down their steaks in-house, which we're able to do that with all of our steaks, which is neat too.
The executive chef prepared some of the most popular dishes for us, including this cowboy cut ribeye basted in butter, grilled to perfection, and served with fresh asparagus. The pan-seared sea bass is paired with lobster risotto. But if you're in the mood for something really different, start with this.
We're doing a beef carpaccio, which is going to be our tenderloin tips that are pounded out paper thin. They're going to finish that with some diced shallots, capers, shaved Parmesan, a little bit of a truffle on there, and some fresh cracked pepper. Has some crostinis as well.
The bar at Mickey Mantle's is also a favorite place for a short stop or a leisurely visit.
This is one of my favorite places to come here, whether we're doing business meetings, pre-gaming, or just grabbing a happy hour cocktail or a great meal.
Seth Lewis says these are his go-to appetizers, including fried asparagus and shrimp cocktail. Speaking of cocktails, the bartenders are on deck and ready for your order, alcoholic or otherwise.
We do different cocktails for different seasons. We have 5 new cocktails for the spring, and we'll do more for the summers.
You can also order the 7th Inning Stretch, a craft beer by Twisted Spike Brewery, or choose from an award-winning wine list with more than 500 labels on the menu.
Most of it being New World driven, but we do have some nice Old World wines as well there for you. In-house sommelier that can pair those wines throughout your dinner so you can really have a great experience.
Enjoy a cigar in the 7 Lounge that can also be rented out, or reserve the private dining room, where some famous people have been known to frequent, like Kevin Costner, Reba McEntire, and Kix Brooks and Ronnie Dunn.
We've had Charles Barkley in here, Mike Tirico, several sports figures, yeah, a few musicians, David Spade.
But you don't have to be a legend to eat like a legend here at Mickey Mantle's Steakhouse. In Oklahoma City's Bricktown, I'm Jennifer Reynolds for Discover Oklahoma.
Mickey Mantle's Steakhouse is open Tuesday through Saturday for dinner only. For more information, just go to travelok.com/mmsteakhouse. A great steak is the perfect pregame meal, but baseball and hot dogs, I'm telling you, they have a long-standing relationship that dates back to the early 1900s. And there's nothing like a hot dog at a baseball game. I love it. If you love Coney dogs, there's a place in Sand Springs that's been serving them up since the 70s. As reporter Jason Grubbs tells us and videographer Brian Boone shows us, the secret to those delicious Coneys is in the chili.
Food is excellent. I prefer this over any of the other Coney places.
Nick Goodell has been coming to Dean's Coney Island in Sand Springs for about 20 years. He's in here a couple of times a week.
It is very good. It is very good. I've had the Frito chili pie. I've had a little bit of everything, so I recommend it to everyone.
The chili at Dean's is what customers say makes the food taste so good. You can get it on anything you order here. It is a secret recipe made from scratch right here in Sand Springs since 1974.
Chili's good. The Frito chili pie is one of my favorites.
It's just a mild Western chili. It's beef and, a lot of spices and things in there.
Jackie Kinnemer's parents opened Dean's in 1974. He was 9 years old at the time.
Actually, they bought some secondhand Coney Island equipment from one that went out of business. Cost like $2,500.
It was an investment that paid off big. 45 years later, Dean's Coney Island is still going strong in its original location. The crew cranks out Coneys by the hundreds.
How many hot dogs do you go through every day?
We sell on average 500 or 600 a day, and sometimes 800, and we're only open 7.5 hours a day.
And every week, Jackie cooks about 400 pounds of that delicious chili, which is what makes a Coney a Coney.
They don't become a hot dog until it's in the bun, and then it don't become a Coney until it has chili on it.
The chili comes on a traditional Coney, a 3-way, Frito pie, and taco salad.
I like the 3-way, and the cheese Coney is also one of the ones I eat a lot.
Most of the regulars, like Bob Fitzgerald, have tried them all. He says you can't go wrong with anything on the menu.
It's good. Good.
At Dean's Coney Island in Sand Springs, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
Dean's Coney Island is open every day except Sunday. Go to travelok.com/DeansConeys. Well, it's almost time for the opening pitch here at OneOk Field in Tulsa.
Yeah, I'm so excited for game time. Fans are making their way down the concourse. And Dino, I got a little jealous of your hot dog, so I had to get me some popcorn. I'm a big popcorn guy, but I hear you're actually heading to the batting cages next.
And Chase, it had been a while. I think the earth was still cooling last time I took a swing at a baseball, but it was a fun go, as we say in baseball. We'll head there coming up.
If you're looking for a great escape from the hustle and bustle of life, this fun destination fits the bill nicely for your best summer ever.
But next, batters up at this OKC restaurant that's been featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives. When it comes to soul food, this place is a home run. Stay with us for more Discover Oklahoma.
Discover Oklahoma is produced by the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department, along with travelok.com, the Oklahoma Travel and Outdoor Guides, and Oklahoma Today magazine. To advertise your business or destination, go to travelok.com/advertise.
Blue skies smiling at me, talking about blue skies, do I see?
And there's the first pitch of tonight's game between the Tulsa Drillers versus the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. The Drillers play their home games at OneOk Field in the historic Greenwood district of downtown Tulsa. The stadium opened in 2010 and seats over 7,800 fans and offers some pretty views of the downtown Tulsa skyline. Joining me as co-host this week is Communications Director of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department, Chase Horn. But Chase is not here in Tulsa.
No, I'm not, Dino. That's because I'm here in downtown Oklahoma City at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The OKC Dodgers facing off against the Las Vegas Aviators. We've already seen our lefty on the mound throw out the first pitch. Now, this 9,000-seat stadium won Ballpark Digest Award for Best AAA Ballpark in 2020. That's voted on by 145,000 baseball fans across the country. It's a great place to watch a game with all the amenities. Now, Dino, we've talked about hot dogs. I've had some popcorn, but those are far from the only ballpark favorites.
How about some good old-fashioned wings? Let's make it a double play with wings and waffles. Mama E's Soul Food in OKC is where you can find that famous combo. Reporter Dan Stein and videographer Tommy Evans take us to where they're serving up a heaping helping of Southern hospitality.
Keith Patterson mixes several ingredients into his waffle batter each morning at Mama E's, but there is one you won't taste. You'll actually feel it.
The love we put in it, the love, the just caring about people enjoying the food, you know.
Just like his mother did, and why he named the restaurant after her.
Got a nice generous coating on it, and we wait on the magic to happen.
The waffle batter is his mother's recipe and one of the signature dishes here at the restaurant.
Here it comes. Wow.
That's it.
That looks amazing. Mama E's waffle. Homemade.
Homemade.
With a special ingredient,
There's
right?
ingredients in it. Lather it with butter.
Wow.
After a sprinkle of powdered sugar, it's time for me to do a taste test.
That's good.
Thank you.
Mama knows how to do waffles. Kind of got a sweet taste to it.
It got a sweet taste to it, and then it's got that crunch to it.
Crunchy and soft inside.
And soft inside, yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect waffle.
And he has the perfect pairing with the waffle. 3 large chicken wings. The meal that started it all here and even drew in national recognition from the Food Network.
Got the Eddie. He actually put us on the map.
But his customers don't need a map to find his comfort food, even after he moved his location to southeast Oklahoma City.
I know all I gotta do is roll the window down and smell the good cooking. You know, just like the old saying say, nothing like mama's cooking, and that's Mama E's.
Barton Tipton says he's been coming to Mama E's for 10 years and especially loves this buffet line.
The food line is everything that I always dreamed of having, and it's, as you can see, it's very, very appetizing.
And always changing.
I need y'all to stop in here, get by here, get something to eat.
So Keith gives a little live preview on Facebook each morning.
If you like cotton candy, you have to try those yams, and especially the baked chicken and dressing. It's just so good.
And check out these neck bones, a favorite on the buffet.
My motto is here, there's not a naked bone at Mama E's. Our neck bones are known for being meaty.
Other favorites on the menu include this burger dog, a made-to-order hamburger piled high with hot dogs, tomatoes, lettuce, and pickles with a side of French fries.
We also do the wing basket, which is 4 large wings, French fries, and fried biscuits, honey biscuits, home to die for.
I just went with the 2 meat. I would say that the chicken and waffles, that's what you have to get or try the first time, but then a lot of other options.
No matter what option you order, Keith prepares everything with love, making Mama E's a true soul food kitchen.
I wanted people to come in and be able to just be yourself, be comfortable, enjoy the experience, enjoy eating. Because that's what food brings people joy, it makes them happy.
Feeding your belly and your soul. In Del City, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
Mama E's is located at 4500 South Sunny Lane Road in OKC. They are open every day except Monday. Check out more of what they offer by going to travelok.com/MamaE's with an S.
So I played baseball as a kid, but Dino, I hear you played high school ball at McAllister and tore it up at OU on the intramural side, of course. But hey, you're in the batting cage. Did you make any hits out there in your recent trip?
I did. I hit the sidewall, the ceiling, my foot, almost hit my videographer Tommy Evans and 3 bystanders, but No one was seriously injured in the shooting of this next story at the All-Star Sports Complex here in Tulsa. We'll have that for you in 90 seconds. Coincidentally, 90 was about my batting average.
Yeah, that's well below the Mendoza line, but it's better than going over. At least you're in there taking swings. We'll also swing by this lesser-known Oklahoma State Park for a short stop or a longer getaway. Discover Oklahoma will continue right after this.
You can watch all our stories or stream complete episodes of Discover Oklahoma anytime you want for free. On your phone, your tablet, your computer, or your smart TV at youtube.com/Discover Oklahoma or discoveroklahomatv.com.
The free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide is your North Star, lighting your way to jaw-dropping beauty and heart-pumping adventure. Order or download yours today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. We're still scoreless here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit, but it's early. I have faith that OKC is going to get on the board here really soon. Wow, Dino, this is great. I feel like I'm reliving my sportscaster days here back at the ballpark. Why don't you give it a try? What's the score over in Tulsa?
Right now, it is still 0-0. Now, our next destination is the perfect place for people who love baseball. It's here in Tulsa. You can pitch, you can hit, and they also have an 18-hole miniature golf course. Let's pop up at the All-Star Sports Complex, where you can also find some zesty Mexican food. Videographer Tommy Evans came out of the bullpen to brave the hazards of shooting this story with me. The All-Star Sports Complex brings together the thrill of miniature golf, the thunderous crack of baseball batting cages, the light flashing whimsy of arcade games, soccer, Mexican food, and more, all of which create a lively labyrinth of adventure. Let's tee off and get the stats on miniature golf.
It's an 18-hole course, the biggest one in the area, probably the only one left in the area. It's got waterfalls, cave, all kinds of tricky holes to play on.
The course is perfect for groups and companies. Now, I've always loved miniature golf. It's more than just a test of skill. It's a moment of fun camaraderie, and it doesn't matter if you're playing with friends, family, or even strangers who become fast allies in the quest for, well, miniature glory.
It's pretty fun, and just spending the day with your family is most important.
Yeah, it's fun being outside out here. The course was fun. It's always enjoyable just hanging out with friends and family, and it's always a good time.
The popularity and fun of baseball, the quintessential American pastime, is a big part of the sports complex. Now, the batting cages are for all ages, and they are by far the most popular. Also, the price is right at 15 pitches for $1.
And by those, we mean you buy tokens at the front desk, and the machine automatically pitches to you, so you don't have to have somebody throwing the ball.
Having played baseball for years, I wanted to feel and hear the crack of the bat once again. Only this time, I'm hoping I wouldn't crack a rib or pull a muscle. Private batting cages are also available for team and individual practice. Now, being here transported me back to my youth, where I spent hours pitching, hitting, and cheering on my favorite team. I haven't done this in a while, but look at this next guy. Yeah, I got him. He doesn't look like he can hit anything. Are you ready? I've been ready for about 5 minutes. Okay, he doesn't look ready. This is great. This is great. You think these guys are great? These guys? No. I love baseball. My gosh, he hit it. Wow. Mac's Soccer Shack is also part of the complex, along with the soccer fields you can rent. Finally, you don't have to worry about food while you're here having fun. Rounding out this special team is Nevis's Mexican Grill.
We're known for our Nacho Mama tacos. They're just a fried flour tacos. We have a variety of flavors: beef, chicken, pork, steak, chicken fajita, steak fajita, Philly tacos, chicken bacon ranch, and they're just delicious. So the other dishes would be double smothered Sanchos. Funny name, but it's probably our top seller, and it's basically just a burrito. It's made with meat, cheese, lettuce, and sauce. It's rolled with our pepper jack queso on top and a pork chili that is delicious, real tender pork chili, and then topped with shredded cheese. And it just is, it all melts in, it's delicious.
Tasty Mexican food, arcade thrills, miniature golf adventures, and the joy of baseball. That makes for a winning team in my book. The All-Star Sports Complex is open year-round. You can find them at 10309 East 61st Street in Tulsa, or just head on over to travelok.com/allstarsports. All right, Chase, in terms of the show, home plate is in sight.
Wait, Dino, we've made it this far in the show without a bad baseball dad joke?
No, not really. Wait. How does a baseball player keep cool? He sits next to his fans.
Asking Dino for a joke might have been an error. But tell you what, it's not an error. This next destination, it's cool in all sorts of ways to help you have the best summer ever. Details when we get back. It may be the 7th inning stretch, but stay with us.
Inside the Oklahoma Travel Guide, inspiration grows and history glows. Adventures are epic, immersive, and larger than life, like Oklahoma. Order or download your free guide at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma and our Batter Up episode. I am joined this week by Chase Horn. Now, Chase, this next destination is one that some folks may not have heard of, but it is worth the drive.
It sure is, Dino, and there are some new reasons to visit, even if you've been there before.
Osage Hills State Park is a place where peace and beauty prevail. There's a raw beauty and power to this area. It's a wonderful combination of highlands, grassy meadows, lowlands, and creek bottoms, and of course the hardwood blackjack forest in between. Built by the CCC Civilian Conservation Corps in the 30s, this park was essentially a gift from the CCC to the area and for these hills. They designed the park in such a way to make it feel like it has always been here. Osage Hills now has another gift of sorts in that they are the first state park to have canvas wall tents. And if you don't know what canvas wall tents are,
if you think about, we think about miners, trappers, military tents. It's literally a canvas tent. Has a peaked roof with side walls. These are about 5.5 feet tall. Ours are pitched on a platform, a wooden platform. Usually they would not be, they'd be just pitched on the ground. Ours, because it gives you a little bit more convenience, keeps you up out of the water and the rain, and keeps you away from insects to some extent.
And the reaction so far has been tremendous. Families love them.
It's really large. That's what surprised me, and the way it's built is really cool. I didn't expect there to be windows in there, and you can open up the back and the front, so you can let a breeze in, and then there's the nets that you can close so no bugs can come in.
There's no setup. It's ready to roll. You walk in, set your stuff up, set your stuff down, and then you can have an adventure, do what you want to, cook dinner over the fire, and enjoy yourself. And it's just a lot less stress. It's a lot less stressful in the long run for families, especially when they have a lot of smaller children that are trying to keep occupied while they're trying to set the tent up. This way, it's just ready to go.
You'll find military-style cots, a wood stove, some benches for the outside. Everything else, like chairs, for example, you'll have to bring those yourself.
And obviously, any of your own bed linens, whether it be a blanket and sheets or a bedroll, you can always throw those in there. And they're fairly easy. Again, it's fairly easy setup because they're wide open. Again, you don't have to set anything up. You just walk in. It's like walking into a hotel room, kind of, except for obviously no doors. You have flaps. And so it's a little more, I think, a little more pleasant, a little quieter.
It's pretty cool. I like it, and it's fun.
Well, it's really roomy. You can fit a lot of people in it. It's a lot better than sleeping in a regular tent.
Other folks who are enjoying this experience are those wanting the nostalgia of the canvas wall tent experience, harking back to the days of being a Boy or Girl Scout and staying in these kinds of tents.
They get to relive those days, which is nice. So they get to share that with their family who may or may not be into scouting now, but they at least get the opportunity to come out and spend some time with them.
And while there, don't forget to enjoy the spectacular surroundings of this area.
Now, Dino, our Batter Up episode would not be complete if we didn't mention Oklahoma City's new professional softball team, the OKC Spark. The OKC Spark softball team is a great new addition to the Oklahoma sports scene, so be sure to go catch a game. Go to travelok.com/OKC Spark for details on getting tickets. And if you want to get into an upcoming Dodgers game, Go to travelok.com/Dodgers.
And for tickets to the Tulsa Drillers, it's travelok.com/Drillers.
A big thanks to our friends here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark and the Oklahoma City Dodgers for these sweet jerseys and for hosting us here tonight.
And ditto to the Drillers and the fine folks here at OneOk Field in Tulsa. So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.
Okay, wait. Chase, one for the road. I'm sorry. What did the baseball glove say to the ball? Catch you later.
Dino, that's a force out if I've ever seen one.